I told you it's going to be a long one. I'm sorry. It was about the negative comments. You know, there was one time I pulled up next to a truck on the street, and him and his buddy in the car looked over and laughed. God damn, she's a fat one. Didn't know him. It hurts. It sucks. Which goes into my whole life. I have always had to be the bitch. I have always had to be the one that stuck up for people. I was always the mouthy one and told you where to stuff it. I got hurt too many times as a kid. Everyone else got the boyfriend, and I was just done dealing with it, so I turned myself into the bitch. Wasn't that I wasn't a nice person. It was just I wasn't going to let someone else get hurt, and I was done hurting. And so anyway, negative comments no longer happening. Headaches. I was popping Excedrin almost daily prior to surgery. Of course, now you can't take Excedrin, and I've had 1 to 2 headaches in 6 weeks, and they were happening at work, and I'm pretty sure it has to do with the way my computer is sitting and the neon lights that are in there. Excuse me, I'm in my garage and I got the heater on, so all this air is blowing and it's drying me up. And I've also had a cold the last week, which is finally on the mend. Yay! So headaches, no, none. Enjoying it. I shouldn't say none. 1.5, 2, whatever. How do you have half headache? I don't know. Anyway, swelling in the ankles. For the whole time I was home from surgery for the 4 weeks, now once I had full ankles, I am getting some swelling in my right ankle still. I can still see bone, which is awesome, but I, again, think that's the position I hold at my job. It's a sit-down job. So I've been trying to move around a lot more, but it's still kind of, some of it's there. Nowhere near what it was, but I used to, when I ate a meal, what's for dinner? While I'm eating lunch. For dinner, what's my snack after dinner? It was a constant thought of food. I don't have that anymore. I don't think about food. In fact, sometimes I dread food because it's still trial and error. I still don't have all the answers of what's the best for my stomach, and so I haven't ventured too far away from some foods, and I know for a fact work, but not wondering what's going to be next. That's really cool. I was a once a day, sometimes a half a pop on lunch, so 1.5 maybe. I did try pop. I was always a Coca-Cola drinker. Prior to that, you would have never got me away from Pepsi, but I knew both of them were pretty bubbly. I did try Mountain Dew. It worked. However, too sugary. Never was a Mountain Dew person, so sticking to my juices, and that's fine by me. I don't even have a desire for it. Let's see, rings are swimming on my fingers. My husband, we've been together 14 plus years, and we've been married. This is our 10th year in July, and when we got married, we had our son. He was probably, let's see, almost 3, and so we got the cheapest of cheap wedding rings and thought those were heaven. Well, I had no diamond. It was just, well, I had a diamond, but it was like you needed a magnifying glass to see it. And he is finally replacing my diamond. I'm getting a new wedding ring set. We're making payments on it now because I didn't realize how expensive wedding rings were. So hopefully by midsummer you will see it. Let's see, heavy breathing, no longer. Oily face, always had an overly oily face. That is gone, 90% of that is gone. I'm ecstatic to wear shorts. This summer I was always a capri wearer, and I'm really excited to be a girly girl. I always wore men's t-shirts, and like I said earlier, oldie clothes. So I'm excited to wear pinks and purples and look cute. you think you've got all the support you need for surgery or after, and in the end, you've got all your family and friends who really are there for you, but in the end, you're it. You can't depend on anyone else to be there to help you exercise, although they say they will. It's not that they're doing it in a bad way. It's just that's their lifestyle and that's their choices, and so in the end, it's up to you. Your life is your change. Groundhog Day, Groundhog says spring is early this year. I can't wait because I want to walk. I always enjoyed walking before. Had my MP3 going, and you would probably catch me jamming down the road. I am ecstatic. At 3 months, I will do my post before and after pics. I don't know. Like, I know I'm losing. I mean, 45 pounds, 45 pounds, but I see it. I don't know that everyone else sees it the way I see it. So I'm going to wait till 3 months. Sports. I was huge into, like I said earlier, softball and baseball. What am I saying? That's the same thing. Volleyball. Played indoor volleyball, did sand volleyball, and never gave it a thought till I watched an on-demand movie of Miley Cyrus, The Last Song, and her cutie patootie boyfriend on there played sand volleyball, and it just triggered. So on Facebook, I had posted, and along with some coworkers, I posted, I want to get back on sand volleyball. I miss it. It's probably been a good 6 years, and I'm going to do it. So I've gotten a team together already. I cannot do the sign up until March, so but I'm extremely excited to do sand volleyball. It's going to be freaking hot, but it's going to be fun, and it's exercise, and it puts me back outside, and instead of being stuck in this house all the time and wishing what I had everyone else had. I think that's it. Sorry, I told you it was going to be a long one. It's in 2 videos now, and I apologize, but I said I didn't have anything to say earlier, so then I started making a list, and this is what you got. So everybody have a wonderful day. I hope that everyone is safe who is in this snowy area of 26 states that got hit with this storm. I'm enjoying my snow day. Bye, y'all.